Hello and welcome to Daily Dose. This is Vocabulary, Unit 1, Lesson 7, Numbers Review. So the materials you'll need today, of course you're going to need your Classics Roots Workbook, and then your OLS, so your online school where you can go and find Vocabulary, Unit 1, Lesson 7, Numbers Review, and hopefully you can find that under your daily plan if that is what you're working on today. So let's go ahead and get started. I will have you turn to page 3 to 6 in your workbook. So you're going to take out your Vocabulary from Classics Roots workbook and you're going to review pages 3 to 6. You have the words monos on there, meaning one, duo, duplex, and bi, words related to two. After you do that, you'll turn to pages 9 through 12 from your same book. And you'll look at words try, relating to three, and trace. And then your other root words, or your other words that you're going to want to review. Quartos, quartor, decim, centum. And I know that you've already looked at these words before and you have listened to the pronunciation, but I'm going to have you do that again. So when you're ready, you can push pause. You'll listen to the pronunciation, that's going to be online, and then you will review the terms and look at the words on pages 3 to 6 and 9 to 12. So go ahead and push pause and do that right now. Okay, hopefully you've had a chance to go through your words again. There is no online assessment today. All of your work will be done out of the Vocabulary from Classic Roots workbook. And then once you feel prepared, you will take the online assessment. So let's go ahead and read the directions right here on page 14. Turn to page 14 in your book. Looks like this. Review exercise for lessons 1 and 2. And whenever you need to push pause, if I'm getting ahead of you, push pause. Okay, it says fill in the blank or circle the letter of the best answer. And then number 1, both the Greek root blank and the Latin root blank mean one. If you aren't sure which one means one, you need to go back and look in your workbook. But you've probably been over it enough times to remember that monos and unis are the words, the roots that mean one. So you would write that right there. Then down below, just right below that, you'll see the term analogy. Analogy. An analogy is a statement of relationships between two elements. Okay, and so you'll see that. A statement of relationship between two elements. And I have a little example right here, and it's the same one that's in your book. And it shows you, this is how you can write it. And then I'll read it. 2 is to 4 as 5 is to 10. Does that make sense? Well, we can see that, and I'm going to turn right here. 2 is half of 4, and 5 is half of 10. And so that's how they're relating the two to one another. So it's a relationship between two elements. These two are related to these two over here. 2 is to 4 as 5 is to 10. So 2 is half of 4, 5 is half of 10. Let's read the next one. Penny is to dime as 1 is to 10. We all know that a penny is how much? 1 cent. A dime is 10 cents. And so that's how this is relating to the 1 to 10 over here. A penny is to dime, because a penny is 1, a dime is 10, as to 1 is to 10. And down below right here, we're using words, and that's what you'll see in the workbook. You're normally going to see words here in the workbook when we're dealing with analogy, not necessarily numbers. So 2 is to bisect, as 3 is to trisect. So we know that 2 means, bi means 2, and tri means 3, and so these two are related. There's a relationship between the two because 2 is to bisect as 3 is to trisect. Okay, I want you to go ahead and you will try a few of these together, a few analogies out of your workbook. We're dealing with, looks like 2 to 5. 2 through 5 will deal with an analogy. So you'll go ahead and you can fill that in your workbook. When you're finished with that first section right there, lesson 1, you'll go ahead and do lesson 2. And then our next daily dose will be a quick review, and then you will do the numbers unit assessment. Okay, so I hope you have a great day, and I hope you make sure that you're taking attendance every day when you come in. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.